Thank you. All right, well, not to belabor it. Okay, so In the Mood for Love is a beautiful film if you haven't seen it. It's exactly the kind of film you should see in this kind of room. It's very romantic. It's very disappointing if you're looking for a happy ending. It's so beautiful. You can see it a million times and never get tired of it. It's pretty, beautiful score. There's so much rain. How am I doing? Do you want to see it? I just recently saw it. It actually came out like over 20 years ago, but I recently saw it. It's a beautiful film. It's like one of those films that people like to still put up in the theater every once in a while, and I'm always watching for it. I just saw it in Vancouver. My wife and I, we had a baby a couple of years ago, and we do a date night once a week. And the first, thank you so much. So we take a date. So we do a date. We're too tired to go out at nighttime, so we actually just go out between like 4 and 8 o'clock. And yeah, you know, if you know, you know.
Respectful.
I don't even think that's because we have a kid. I just think that's because life, you know. It's like he sleeps great. Like, not to brag, if you have children and your kids don't sleep great, karma. I don't know what it is for you. I'm totally kidding. We drug ours. That's why I was also kidding. He's lazy. I think that's actually what it is. I think he just loves to sleep. It's, in fact, when we get him up in the morning, by get him up, I just mean we go in and we're like, you have to get out of bed right now. And he's just like, no, Mom. Like, he just likes to lay in his bed, crib, just talking to his stuffed animals. It's so cute. Anyway, so our date night is between 4 and 8 o'clock. And in the first few months that we tried it, we would do tasks, because when you have a kid, you know, suddenly you have no time to do anything. So we would do things like, I would be like, I want to go pick up shampoo, or like, let's go and like do a grocery run, or let's go see our state lawyer and update our wills, or, you know, just like hot stuff, you know, just really exciting. Yuck. Anyway, and then we would always end up kind of like being annoyed at each other or worse. And so anyways, we just were like, we gotta start really like not using that date time to be productive. We need to like go and like, you know, like fulfill ourselves and go do things. And so we started going to see afternoon matinees, which I think is just like the perfect thing. Morning movies are the best, but that really only happens in like cities like New York and Los Angeles, where people want to see movies all the time. But in the rest of the world, it's like you're really lucky if you can see like a 2:30 movie. Like, that's like beautiful. You know, you don't get all the riffraff at the nighttime movies, you know. You don't get teenagers, you don't get like people on dates. You just get people who are either like cutting work, depressed, like, I don't know,
on a date.
on a date with your partner, but like barely, because she doesn't like me to talk to her in the movies. Like, she's very, very into movies. So once we get in the theater, there's no talking allowed, and no talking after the movie. We have to like get to the car, and then we're allowed to talk to each other after the movie. Because she wants to like let her thoughts marinate before I start giving her my opinions. Anyways, it's great. And recently on one of our date nights, we saw In the Mood for Love, and that's why I'm talking about it. And sometimes these long-winded stories end up at a place that makes sense, but this one's not going to. And I guess, you know what? It does kind of work, which is that that one day, when I think about our kid getting to a certain age where he'll care about things like us, like what we used to do, besides take care of him and shower him with kisses and tell him how amazing he is, he'll be like, what did you guys used to do when I was a child and you had time apart for me? And I might tell him a story like that. I might tell him we used to go see matinees and try not to fight. And update our will. Because we became desperately afraid of dying after you were born. Okay, here we go. Let's do the next one. Oh my god. This next song is like a love song. And I dedicate it to everybody in a new relationship. Enjoy it while it lasts.
does it rush before I touch? Come a little closer. It doesn't open, the wind is really